Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories to talk about. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of St. Catherine. Moca leads joint operation in St. Catherine Municipal Corporation probe. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, Moca, in collaboration with the Financial Investigation Division, FID, and supported by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, and the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, has launched a joint operation as part of an ongoing investigation into allegation of serious organized crime at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, Scmc. The operation commenced this morning with targeted action across 17 locations in Kingston, St. Catherine, and Westmoreland. The exercise focuses on executing search warrants at premises linked to employees or associates of the Scmc as investigators probe deeper into allegation. Major Basil Jarrett, Director of Communication at Moca, stated that further details could not be disclosed at this stage as the investigation remains active. However, he assured the public that updates will be provided in due course. This operation is being conducted with adherence to Moca's core value of independence, professionalism, accountability, and integrity. Major Jarrett said he also noted that every effort is being made to minimize disruption to the public and the Scmc daily operation. Listen to Major Basil Jarrett.
We're currently here at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation executing a search warrant in connection to an ongoing investigation into allegations of impropriety at the Parish Council. We've targeted about 17 locations to date before coming here. Those 17 locations are the homes and residences of employees and associates of employees of the KSMC, of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. The operation is intended to effect a number of search warrants. At this point, there are no arrests planned, but obviously, depending on the outcome of the investigations, that could change in the coming days. We've tried to execute this operation with as minimal impact on the public as possible. Obviously, there are a number of sterile areas, but for those areas that are unaffected, it should be business as usual. We're executing a search warrant as part of an investigation, yes.
So now you hear people, tell me in the comment section what you think, because I want to know if it's a hit or a miss. Now people, we'll move on. Still in the parish of St. Catherine, 3 men shot and taken out in Central Village. And that is the first triple dropout in 2025 by the gunmen in Jamaica. Now, people, I want to dedicate this report to all of the youths them out there who want to become a gangster or a gunman. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm send them over Random News for go watch the video because we can't play it on YouTube, it's too grimy. And if them go over there and watch this video and them not have a change of mind, you know what I'm saying, not becomes a gunman or a gangster, they were born that way, people. Trust me. So we'll get into the report. 3 men were shot and taken out in Central Village in St. Catherine on Wednesday night. The deceased, all residents of Central Village, have been identified as 28-year-old Matthew Smith, also known as Cool J of Thomas Lane section of the community. Giovanni Ferguson, also known as Gio of McBride Hill, and Jaim Ferguson, also known as JJ, also of McBride Hill. Reports are that about 9:45 p.m., residents of McBride Hill reportedly heard a series of explosions. At the end of the gunfire, the lifeless bodies of 3 young men were discovered and the police were alerted. Upon their arrival, the police found the body of Smith outside a dwelling house, seated with gunshot wounds to his face and upper body head area. Jaime Ferguson's body was seen inside the house, lying in the back with gunshot wounds to the chest and upper body head area, while Giovanni Ferguson's body was discovered in another room inside the house, lying on its side with gunshot wounds to his body. It is understood that the initial investigation by the police suggests that the deceased men were involved in a shootout. The investigation are ongoing. So as I said, people, I want to dedicate this report to the youths there at Jamaica who have the intention to become a gangster and gunman. You know, if you go watch this video over Radam News. And if them not change your mind, people, from becoming a gangster or a gunman, they were born that way. You know what I'm saying, people? No, people, I see the video, and I can tell them to say, one of the youth, them literally not have no face, people. No face. That means a funeral day, he will bury without no face. One of the next youth, people, him have a hole in the side of his jaw. You can put your foot through it. If you see a gunshot tear up flesh. And the next youth, people, lie down on him back in a sea of running red water. You know what I'm saying, people? It was hard to look at. Trust me. And one of the grimiest things I ever really see in a video, people. Trust me. So I'm just tell you them once more again. If you don't want to change your mind from becomes a gunman or a gangster, go over Radam News, go watch the video. I want to watch it. If you still have the intention, on a born that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, we move on. Bag of gold succumbs to gunshot wounds at hospital. Police and political representatives have confirmed that a man who was shot 7 times last month in Tiki-Taki near Colleyville in northeast Manchester has succumbed at hospital. The man, identified as Oliver Hall, 53, otherwise called Bag of Gold, dropped out at hospital Tuesday night, 3 weeks after he was attacked by a gunman in his community. A police report said on December 16, about 3 p.m., Hall was in his community near his residence when a gunman attacked him and opened gunfire. He was rushed to the hospital and underwent emergency surgery. Councillor Omar Miller, the Jamaica Labour Party of Craigie Division, said Hall spoke to him at hospital shortly after a rumor spread about Hall's dropout immediately after the shooting. He got 7 shots and was in hospital, and so when the news got out first that he had passed, you know the community went into mourning. But shortly after, I received a call from an unknown number, and it was the same individual who got shot. And he said that he was in hospital and he was stable, but he was ensuring the public that they don't have a second attack on him. So he advised to send the message out. Miller said at a funeral in Craigie on Thursday. We had a good discussion, and I went to the hospital as one of the few persons who visited him, and I said to him, man, for one man to receive 7 shots and to be alive, you have to give God thanks, added Miller. He all reportedly recounted the gun attack to the politician. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. Mary. 62-year-old man gunned down in Enfield. So we'll get into the report. The St. Mary police are investigating the dropout of a 62-year-old man whose body was found with gunshot wounds near bushes in Enfield. He is George Malcolm, a farmer of Board Villa in Fort Stewart. The discovery was made in an area known as Dry River in Enfield. It is reported that about 2:10 p.m., residents heard several loud explosions and alerted the police. Cops arrived in the area and conducted a search during which Malcolm's body was discovered face down near the bushes. He was dressed in a brown shirt, floral shorts, and striped underpants. A closer examination of the body revealed what appeared to be gunshot wounds. No spent casings were recovered at the scene. The police are urging anyone with information that can assist the investigation to contact the Anata Bay Police Station ASAP. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. Andrew. Labourer fatally shot in St. Andrew South Division. The St. Andrew South Police have launched an investigation into the fatal shooting of 34-year-old labourer Ricardo Anderson, also known as Cardo, of Seaward Road in Kingston 11. The incident occurred on Tuesday morning. Reports indicate that around 9:45 a.m., residents heard explosion near Anderson residence and alerted the authorities. When police arrived on the crime scene, Anderson was found with what an apparent gunshot wound to the upper body head area. He was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was pronounced you-know-what. As of now, investigators have not identified a motive for the drop out. The Hunts Bay Police are actively probing the case and are appealing to anyone with information that could assist the investigation to come forward. Now, people, we'll move on. Last but not least, police have now identified the 116-year-old who was found in tarpaulin in the parish of St. Mary. So we'll get into the report. The police in St. Mary have identified the body of a pregnant female found wrapped in a blue tarpaulin near the Devon Penn Main Road in the parish on Sunday. The deceased has now been confirmed as 116-year-old Jadine Gale, also known as Big Red, who resided in Sligo Road, Mountain View Avenue in Kingston. Her mother confirmed her identity after viewing a photograph of the body. Police have detained Gale's boyfriend for questioning in connection with her dropout. He was apprehended during an operation on Tuesday afternoon at his residence on Sligo Road. On Monday, law enforcement appealed to the public for assistance in identifying the body, pointing to notable tattoos including the inscription JVSC and Labib, as well as a cross tattooed on her chest. At the time of discovery, the body was dressed in a white t-shirt, blue underwear, and black socks. Disturbing video circulating on social media shows residents retrieving the body from a precipice. Wrapped in a tarpaulin, investigators revealed that the body bore multiple marks of violence, including evidence of strangulation, abrasion, and bloodstains on the clothing used to wrap the remains. Authorities are continuing their investigation into the circumstances surrounding Gale's drop out. Very, very sad story, people. And, it seems like her boyfriend is the culprit. You know what I'm saying, people? Because him see the news are circulating on social media. And him go to the police and report say him woman missing. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, people, she's 116-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And he's 39 years old. You know what I'm saying, people? Very, very sad stories. And that's why we just encourage these little young girls to stay in school and get some education and leave out of the man game. You know what I'm saying? As we said, people, condolences goes out to the family because we don't want to see we look at that as them drop out them way. Very, very sad story. So there you have it, people. Please leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.